Hello everyone, this is Zach. So I'm gonna do a quick trade recap as well as like a weekly recap for what happened last week, which was the week of the 29th of September to the 3rd of October. So very quickly, what happened yesterday or on Friday, I mean. If you haven't watched the blueprint, go ahead watch it. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. Essentially, candle structure, we have a range. I kind of marked it like that. Let me draw that more clear for you guys. I kind of have it marked like that. We broke out from the range. We retested it there. On the retest, I looked at the standard deviations. It was doing a third deviation breakout. It was also the auction market theory breakout retest, that thing. So two confluences at once. So I'm interested in taking that trade, and then I go over to the order flow and I look for absorption, and we got some trap selling right there. So I took it right there. That's my entry. Stop was 1.5 point. Scaled out some here when I thought it was absorbing right there. And then I trailed the rest of it. I believe I trailed it under this low, under that low, and it got taken out. It's kind of hard to see on this chart. Essentially, I trailed it underneath that low, and it got taken out. Overall, a very nice trade, simple, nothing too exceptional. As you'll notice with a lot of my trading, it's just basic stuff, and I prefer to keep it that way. As for the week, pretty interesting week for me, but not one I'm unfamiliar with. So we finished with $3,400 on Friday. Fantastic. Monday, if you guys want, you can go through the live commentary. Just scroll all the way up to whatever day Monday was. I think it was the 29th, and see the trades I took. It's all there, called in real time for you guys. But specifically on Monday, we did good. On Tuesday, we gave back what we made on Monday. On Wednesday, this is where shit started getting a little mentally difficult for me, as in like, okay, I've worked 3 days this week. I started strong and I'm down close to $2,000 by Wednesday on the week. And I know that my process in trading is very high risk to reward. So if you can see it here, I only managed to make money on 3 out of 11 trades this week. So that means I only won 3 out of 11 trades, and yet I still made $6,200 this week. That is the power of risk to reward. However, the issue that most people end up having with RVR is that once they go on these streaks where they have a couple of days red in a row, they throw everything out the window and start trading emotionally. And I have a really, really good ability to maintain my composure, manage my mind, and stick to my plan. I think that is really my biggest skill set as a trader. And it's also the skill set that guys like Tom Hugard and any trader under the sun will tell you that it's you versus you. It's your mind that is the only thing in the way between you and some pretty big numbers. So yeah, I wanted to highlight that for you guys. By Wednesday, I was down about 2,000, and then I just kept playing simple. I kept taking the exact same setups, and we ended up Thursday and Friday. Those 2 days ended up bringing in that for the week. So ended up being a pretty decent week for me. Yeah, so I hope you guys found that helpful. Maybe I'll title this video "The Art of Losing." Um, yeah, we'll see what happens. As for the upcoming week, I'm gonna have the blueprint out tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. So stay posted for that, and then also stay posted in the live commentary. Join our chat. Oh, fun little update. Um, I purchased Bookmap. Um, So I will be using Bookmap for a lot of my order flow stuff, and it's not the data is not loaded yet, but I will be using Bookmap to show a lot of order flow concepts. I just think it's a great visual tool. So stick around, stay posted for that, and yeah, come join the chat. Hope you guys found that helpful. Speak to everyone tomorrow. Bye.